This is part 2 of the review of the video that we're calling Amazing Speed that has been loaded previously up on the channel. Phone's ringing. This is life. Things happen. Would I like a California roll or a hamburger? Now, I'm a boxer. Need to eat right. California roll. California roll. Sorry, that California roll's got me tripping. Can't wait. Okay, so at 1:40 or at 4:30 in this video that we're calling Amazing Speed on the website, I switched into my style. And I want you to take it for a second to go back and take a look at how fast I switched back to my style. My usual style. It's confusing feet, it's confusing shoulder movement, it's, people have said that it looks like Roy Jones Jr. I don't, that's not even a cool comparison. I'm nowhere close to that dude, at his prime, you know, and I don't wanna, it's like, I'm not comparing, I'm no Roy Jones Jr. I'm not even you know. But at the same time, anytime he would like to box, let me know. Open invitation. Irish Janot's Irish Boxing, WeatherForTexas.com challenges. Roy Jones Jr. Alright. Now, at 4:32 I swing in. And the way I swing in is in an Ali kind of like style with my hips, my abductor muscles and my hips using to swing me in. And that's one of the things I do to get around the ring without using a lot of energy. And immediately I'm in the fight. You know, I'm focused. I'm in the fight. This is at 4:34-ish, you know, I start throwing straight rights, my jabs, and I want you to pause it at 4:40. Okay? And do you see how my left hand snaps to my right elbow? Now, if I can land my left hand on my right elbow by the time that it's hitting the bag, by the time my fist is hitting the bag, or my fist is hitting my opponent. Now, I'm already set up for a slip out to the right and a hook, or, you know, if I want to leave my one or my two hanging out there, have him blinded by my glove coming from my one or my two, and if it's a one hanging out there, you know, the cross is coming before you ever take the glove away, and you know, that's such an underutilized thing to have. It really is. Your opponent not being able to see something coming, and the surprise on his face when he goes, you know, it's like, look at a lot of Roy Jones. I don't know why I'm saying so much about Roy Jones Jr. Dude, I think this dude is like in love with Roy Jones Jr. I know, right? So, you know, so many times it's all about seeing the opening and being able to read people. You know, if I leave my one hanging out there, I can have a power hook to my power left hook. I throw a one, leave it out there, and I throw a two, I throw a straight cross, what I call my straight cross, right? And it's a straight in cross to the chin, right on the dinger, right? And then I throw a one while I'm moving, and then I'm throwing a left hook, or I'm throwing a straight cross, leaving it hanging out there as a southpaw, and I'm hooking out to the right, or I'm throwing a two out there, a cross out there as an orthodox fighter, and leaving it hanging out there to set up the left hook. But after I set up my cross, halfway through my cross landing, I'm moving around to the left to pivot out with left hooks, to pivot on the inside, you know, or to the outside. I don't know exactly how to refer to it. But you know, pivoting off your front foot with a hard left hook as an orthodox fighter. Guys don't know how to defend against that because a lot of guys have trouble landing left hooks, so they don't see them a whole lot, you know, and that's a fact. It's what I've experienced, anyways. My rolling style, my head movement, which I don't show in my videos. I'm not going to show you my head movement because it's mine. It's always going to be mine. Never going to have a video on my head movement, on my style of head movement, because these are hey, let's say I got to fight one day. I can't tell you all my secrets, right? So, but that rolling style, the foot movement, the head movement, along with the feet, it scares people. You come at them and you pop. You let them know you can hurt them, okay? And that was the thing that Tyson did. That was the thing that Mayweather has said. That was the thing that so many great boxers have done is and Roy Jones Jr. Once he knew he could hurt you, he said himself, it's only going to be a matter of time before I come back and put you down. You might as well just pack it up and go home. Watch a Roy Jones Jr. highlight clip and watch how fundamentally unsound it is, and tell me that fundamentals is everything in boxing. Okay? Now, it's all, so much of boxing is mental. They say boxing is 90% mental, 10% physical. But that 10% physical is going to take 100% of your body's. It's going to push you over the limit, and it's true. It's all mental. If you can psych him out, pop him from somewhere crazy right off the bat, let him know you can hurt him, and then you slip in so fast, in and out so fast, you hit him 2 more times, and the next time he throws a punch, you beat his punch, he's off his game. So much that, and that way, you're pushing the pace of the fight. You're controlling the distance. You are fighting the fight that's in front of you. You have to stay stiff and stay loose at the same time, and that's so hard to understand, but it's so true. And that's why the fundamentals aren't everything. If they're stopping you from growing as a fighter, then you have to get out of that rut. I'll do something that's wrong to lure an opponent in, to win a fight, to change the pace of the fight, to do anything. The pros do it all the time. Look at all the time. You get any good boxer takes calculated risks and does something that you're not supposed to do if the risk is worth the reward. And when you're comfortable fighting with your hands from your hips against a guy throwing shots at you, that's the only way I could ever do it. That's the only way it's ever been comfortable for me, is I had to be so comfortable that I can defend myself without my hands, that I was willing to step into this ring with this man. And when your hands are heavy and it's the end of a fight and they're low, it'll teach you how you can fight tired. If I'm throwing shots from my hips with my hands down in this swinging style, and they're landing faster than they were at the beginning of a fight, that's an advantage. Or I actually am tired, I can use less energy to throw those punches. Let's say it's the beginning of the fight and I'm throwing shots from my hips that are landing faster than your jabs. My cross from my hip is faster than your jabs at the beginning of the fight. That freaks people out. And it's always about finding your center and being able to focus and having the right mental attitude, the right mental mindset. You'll find out how much you're capable of. Sometimes I watch these videos and it's hard for me to edit out the cockiness. The cocking filter on my thing's broken and I can't fix it. I don't know why. It's because it's got a battery and it's smaller than me is what it is. But I see so many guys get stuck. Just get stuck, and that's why they're getting stuck, because it's no longer fun. It's only combos. They're only throwing combos the whole time. Every time they go work out at the gym, and they don't like it, and because they and they shy away from it, when you have to utilize both things, fundamentals and technique and style, all 3 things to a person when they're learning boxing. I think it's so important. When you can close the distance and you can do it comfortably, all your power coming from the ground, direct line from the ground, kinetic linking through your body to the glove, transferring energy from your glove to the end of his chin, and you know that you can drop this man. You know you can hurt him. It's a very, very empowering feeling. It's a very nice feeling. Now this is a sport. It's not about hurting people. It's about growing as an individual. And I think that the same thing can be said in life. You know, if you're stuck in a rut, you know, try relaxing. You know, and that's one of my biggest things is I have anxiety. Now I worked out tonight, apart from shooting these videos and commenting on all this stuff that I do. Part of it is because it takes away some of my idle time that I have after work, or you can do it whenever, but it's so much. Look at the person look at how calm I am, look at how confident I am, look at, you know, look how centered I am as a person. A sharp mind is not a bad thing, you know, and a positive mental attitude is not a bad thing, and for me, this is what does it, you know. And in life, you know, if you find yourself just the daily grind, day in and day out, just throwing combos, you know, how's it going today? Oh, SSDD, same different day, you know. If you find yourself saying that, next time you find yourself with that attitude, I want you to act like I just came up and slapped you right in your face. And I want you to say, I don't have multiple sclerosis. I don't have cancer. I don't have HIV. I don't have AIDS. I don't have a child that's sick. I didn't just lose a parent. I'm not starving. I'm in a nice bed. Be thankful for what you have. And remember that it can always get worse. I believe that what you project into the universe is what you get back. I believe what I believe, and it's no one's business. But I believe what I believe. But I believe that there's also, you know, that there's certain energies can't be created or destroyed. Certain things are universal, a universal form of energy. Call it karma. You know, you get what you give, right? Well, let's say you're always putting negative out there. Does it seem like you're always getting negative back? Maybe it's because you're always putting negative out there. This is Irish saying, Sláinte, I'm tired. And hope you enjoyed this today, guys. I did. I learned a lot today. By the way, I have horrible footwork. I'm not doing my knees right. My stance is messed up. The list goes on. But, Sláinte. May the roof never fall in. Roy Jones Jr. about that fight. Let me know.